Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing George Haynes of Project Feed the Thousands. We're talking a little Project Feed momentarily. Smile for the camera, George. Mm-hmm. 96.7 TSA FM. There is Love on this Wednesday morning at 7:38. It is the Morning Brew. It's Ian and some special company. A VIP dropping by. I'm glad I shaved this morning.
Good. You're looking good.
He's way too kind. Joining me in the WTSA studios this morning, a co-founder of Project Feed the Thousands, as we get ready to launch this all-important campaign for 2022. I get to welcome a dear friend of not only WTSA, but the entire community, George Haynes. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well.
Get right on there so we can hear that.
Thank you for having us.
There you go.
Yeah. Step up to the mic.
There's that voice. I love it. How have you been, sir?
I've been great.
Well, here we go. Are you ready to go for this? This is the 29th year of this campaign.
I know it. It's in some ways it's mind-boggling to think it's the 29th year, but this year probably is the most challenging year I think that we've had in the history of Project Feed. I thought that we were most challenged during the COVID years, but this year I am really, really concerned about the people that are going to need help. You know, we set the goal this year at 300,000 meals and $100,000, but as we look out, all 9 food shelves the demand is up, it's increased, and people are having a hard time just making it.
Having a hard time, obviously, with food and security, but all of those other facets of life, like a home, how you're going to heat that home, all of these things add up and build up.
Yeah, it's very disconcerting because it's heat or eat, it's can I pay the rent? And so people probably wonder, well, where does the food drive come in? What about what's with the food piece? Well, the food piece is actually a supplement piece because people have only so many dollars that they can spend. And with the cost of heating oil going up, food going up, gasoline going up, rent going up, and you only have X number of dollars to spend, how do you get by? And so the way people get by sometimes is going to the food shelf so that they can get their food there. I mean, if you only have so much to spend and you can only buy a certain amount of things, then you have to make choices. And in some ways, this is the way that people can survive, by using a food shelf. Now, let me give you just a couple of examples, and this will maybe help with the profile of who we're serving. St. Bridget's Kitchen says that their people that they're serving meals to, 77% of the people they're serving meals to are seniors. Putney Food Shelf has doubled. FoodWorks up 25%. So that's the realistic statistics of what's happening in our community, and it's necessary that we help our neighbors and friends. So this is an interesting dynamic in the sense that Project Feed the Thousands is an opportunity where we can reach out and help people that are in need.
So let's talk about reaching out. If indeed you are maybe a business owner, maybe you are involved in the community, and you want to help out, and maybe you've never participated before, which is hard to believe because here we are entering our 29th year, and this is a pretty amazing community. A lot of people have helped out. What's the first step somebody can take if they want to help out?
Well, let's start. You're going to talk businesses?
Sure, let's talk.
We'll go businesses all the way down. So you start with businesses. Businesses can certainly make a monetary donation. Businesses can hold employee events where they either have a food drive or solicit certain events to help raise money. Making, even just posting brochures, posters, cash boxes, whatever, just to increase the awareness of what is needed in our community. So businesses can help across the board from, corporate all the way down to their very least employee, all the way top to bottom. Then we go to the schools. We have schools from kindergarten through high school, another opportunity to participate, whether it's, raising money or, when you go grocery shopping, buy one extra non-perishable food item. The importance of the campaign is twofold. One is to raise cash and to raise food, but the other is to just involve ourselves in helping each other. That's something that's really unique. We have an opportunity for everybody in the community that we can help one another. And to help one another is really a big thing. It's a great feeling to know that you can do something that's meaningful. How we reach our goal is with everybody participating. Small amounts, large amounts, in between amounts. It's all everybody working together to make this happen.
It all helps, right? I mean,
It sure does.
the little adds up. Little, and becomes more and more and more.
Yeah, I mean, no one should think that what they do is insignificant, because everybody has an opportunity to participate and to do something. And really, if you see somebody that needs help, don't you want to extend a helping hand?
Absolutely. I mean, all big things start small, including Project Feed, because you remember the very first year, you and Mr. Larry Smith, it was one tractor trailer, right?
Yeah, that was the idea. We had 1,000 people in the area. We said it was Project Feed the 1,000. It was singular. Now we're probably serving 5,000 or 6,000 people. We had one food shelf, the Brattleboro Area Drop-In Center at that time. Now we have 9 food shelves, and we probably should mention who we're serving because it's very important. We mentioned already Groundworks, St. Bridget's Kitchen, then we have Loaves and Fishes, all of those in Brattleboro. We have the Guilford Cares Food Pantry, Bread of Life Food Pantry in Vernon, the Hinsdale Food Pantry, Our Place Drop-In Center in Bellows Falls, Putney Food Shelf, and the Townsend Community Food Shelf. All 9. We have 9 area food shelves helping people in our area.
And they're maxed out, and they're doing the best they can. They should be commended for, obviously, the care in which they approach every day. Not just this seasonal thing, but it's a 12-month-a-year situation.
Oh, it sure is. It's in some ways it's almost like a dog chasing his tail. You go round and around and around, and you say, when's it going to improve? When can we make, put an end to this?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we don't see an end in sight. So what can we do in the meantime? We can do whatever we can to help our neighbors and friends. And that's the other thing. You don't know that whether it's your next door neighbor or not. Do you know that your next door neighbor is using the food shelf? No. And is your next door neighbor, putting a sign out on his lawn, or is he bragging about the fact that he can go and get food at a food? Of course not. It's a very personal thing, and we should not in any way think, in any way, form, shape, or manner that people aren't struggling or that they don't need our help. The people that you think may not need your help are probably the very ones that are.
Now, as we go forward, as this campaign really rears and gets into gear in terms of as we head towards the holidays, going forward, obviously there are going to be all kinds of opportunities for people to give, for people to become aware, and you can start simple. Just if you got some free time, you can go to the website, Project Feed the Thousands, all one word, projectfeedthethousands.org. All kinds of information to help you in terms of if you do want to help, if indeed you are a business owner or just a community member.
Yeah, when you go to projectfeedthethousands.org, you can direct you to a GoFundMe page, so you can make a donation that way, or you can certainly send a check to Project Feed the Thousands, care of 802 Credit Union, Post Office Box 8366 in North Brattleboro, 05304. So, anything that we can do that we can help our neighbors, it's extremely important. And so we encourage everybody to jump on board. This is a very, very challenging year.
And it feels good to give. If it can make just a little difference, it makes all the difference in the world sometimes.
Well, the one thing I want to do too is commend WTSA. This is our 29th campaign, and this is WTSA's 29th campaign.
Yes.
So, you mentioned Larry Smith, co-founder. So WTSA was a co-founding sponsor and has been there all the way through. We appreciate everything you do. And we got to mention also 802 Credit Union that has been a major underwriter for the past 15 years. So, we certainly appreciate your help.
Well, we're going to make a difference, and that difference we're going to start right now. Thank you, George Haynes, co-founder of Project Feed the Thousands. We'll be with George obviously the next month and a half or next month or so, and all kinds of opportunities for us to be out in the public, meeting with people. And again, Project Feed the Thousands, all one word, projectfeedthethousands.org. George Haynes, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a tremendous day, all right?
You too.
All right, there's George Haynes at 7:48 here at TSA. Mr. Haynes.